Hey there, it's Maggie from Moon Directed, coming to you live. Yeah, I'm running a little behind. It's crazy with tax season trying to get everything done. And so I thought, oh, I'll just pop in and do a live for the full moon in Libra that's happening at 0 degrees, which makes it super powerful. And it's happening Wednesday and Thursday, depending on where you are in the world. So that's March 20th and the 21st. It's the equinox, so we're moving into spring or fall, again, depending on where you are in the world. And it's Aries. Woohoo! Mercury, unfortunately, is still retrograde, affecting me, but hey, you know, we'll do what we can. So Aries, happy birthday. While it's still Pisces for one more day, happy birthday if you're a Pisces and this is your birthday. Otherwise, woohoo, Aries, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to work with the energy of the moon using tarot and oracle cards to see how we can give you a little bit of guidance on how to utilize this energy of this full moon. When it's in Libra, that makes it about trying to balance your life in general, right? So what can you release in your life that would help you achieve a better sense of balance? And so Aries, for you, it's actually happening in your, hold on, seventh house of partnerships. Ooh. So what can you do to help create more balance in your partnerships? And Spirit's already on the case here, and it says communication is the key. Communication is the key, Aries. So for you, striving for a little more balance of communication. Do you need to speak up? Do you need to hold your tongue? Mars rules Aries. It can be a little tough of energy to work with. And so let's get you just a little bit more guidance. For this, I have not created the description yet, so I'll just tell you I am using the Nature Speaks Oracle, Mystical Wisdom, and the Oracles of the Unicorn, and they will be appearing in the description box below. All right, let's see what we can get for you. If you have not done a full moon ritual ever, all you have to do is write down what you would like to release. What you're grateful for in your life, and then burn it and turn it over to Spirit, and you have strength. The challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. So communication is the key, but I can see there's a little bit of a challenge happening for you. A little bit of a challenge. Whoops. I have all my full moon cards up here because it is the worm moon, and I like it. I like it. If you are in the southern hemisphere, it is your harvest moon. But if you're here in the northern hemisphere, it is a super moon. We have a super moon happening. We have full moon. Oh my goodness, here we go. The worm moon. Yes, the worm moon. So the worm moon is all about bringing something forward, starting to grow something, to balance something. And so for you, communication is the key, and strength. So let's get you a little whispers of love. Oh, whispers of wisdom. Oh, Mercury in retrograde's been killing me. How about you? How's that been going? My Mercury is in Pisces, which is a water sign. I have a Pisces moon. Money. Find a way to abundance. Okay, so perhaps, just perhaps, Aries, you have been in a sticky situation with your partnership. It could be a business partnership because it's one-on-one, or with your significant other regarding some issue that has to do with money. And maybe the sticky situation isn't that one person's doing something that the other person doesn't like. It just could be that there is a reduction in the flow of money, okay? So maybe it's been getting a little difficult, a little hard. Strength is important right now, but it does say find a way to abundance, money. So I think that maybe taking a look at your spring cleaning your budget has been something that's come up a lot. So spring clean your budget, go through it, take a look and see where you can find money that maybe you're overspending here or there, so you can create the plan that works for you in your life. And to find a way to abundance means it's not going to come to you in the lotto. It means you're going to have to take active steps, setting some money aside, reducing spending, maybe picking up a second job for a little bit. was something else that popped in my head. Spending, reducing. You can increase your money. You can reduce your spending. You can save money. Put money aside so that you can awaken the dream. You have awakened dreams. You have awakening dreams, snow moon. So I think that maybe you have something in particular that you would like to do. And so you need to find the money. Hi. Thanks for chopping in. If you want to give me a wave, that'd be awesome. So, all right. So Aries. Looks like you're looking at money really hard. The sun is shining on you. It's moving into your house. And now you have all this really cool energy coming from this super moon that's going to attract to you. So make sure when you're writing your new moon, your full moon stuff, that you say, I want to eliminate bad money habits. I want to increase my abundance. I am increasing my abundance. It's even better. I am this. I am eliminating bad spending habits. I am eliminating poor saving habits. And when you start saying it that way, it helps you to increase the abundance just through the law of attraction from the universe. All right, so let's go on. Taurus, for you. This full moon happening in Libra is in your 6th house of day-to-day activities, health, scheduling, work, just routine stuff. So where can you find balance in this? This full moon is about releasing something to allow you to bring bring balance in. So remember, it's a super moon, so you can attract in what you want by using positive affirmations, by being grateful. The universe likes it when we're grateful. Okay, so let's get a little guidance on that. And looks like we're talking, it says, here it is about. Ooh. Okay, so a personal issue reaches resolution. So there's been something that's been going on in your day-to-day, your work-life balance, your health routines. Are you seeing the doctor? Are you getting to the gym? But Spirit's got your back. Spirit is about. And so this issue, it's a full moon, something coming to a conclusion, to a resolution, is very typical of full moons. And so it should bring about more balance for you. I would strongly suggest that you write affirmations about what you want your life to look like when this issue resolves. So you know what your issue is. So let's just say it's been a job that you haven't enjoyed, and you say, I am achieving work-life balance. I am achieving a job I enjoy. It says delight. Wow, count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things and always expect the best. So again, that gratitude. The universe says, hey, be grateful for what is working in your life. So the resolution is coming. A resolution doesn't necessarily mean an ending. It means like maybe you've been sitting on the fence trying to make a decision between this or that, should do this or that. And decisions being made. Taurus, you have been sitting on the fence about something in all the readings I've been doing. So maybe finally this is coming to some kind of an answer for you. You're figuring something out. Something's being presented in a way that makes it easy for you. It says leadership, set your goals. So what do you want? Oh my gosh, I say this to you all the time. What do you want, Taurus? What do you want? So use this energy of Libra to balance it all out, to release from your life things that are not working, step up, take the leadership role, move things forward, and don't forget to count your blessings. Just because you have to give something up does not mean that everything is bad. So look around. There's a lot of good things happening. When you thank the universe is appreciative of your appreciation, and they bring more to you. So it's really important. It's really key. All right, Gemini. 5th house of fun and romance. Ooh. All right, so what can you eliminate in your life that's keeping you from having this fun, this romance, this creativity? What's been blocking you? What's been stopping you? What's been getting in your way? These are the kinds of things that you want to look to eliminate with this Libra moon. And so maybe your work-life balance is a little off and you're not taking enough time to enjoy your family and friends. Maybe Let's see, children. Children's also part of it. Maybe you need to spend a little more time with your children so that you feel like you're getting more out of life. With the change in the seasons, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this may mean that kids are in school and you have to figure out how to reorganize your schedule so that you can accommodate that. And here in the northern hemisphere, the days are getting longer and there's more opportunity to get outside and take your kids for a walk in the park, or go for an ice cream and sit and talk to them. So what can you do to bring more fun, romance, help your relationship with your children? Same thing goes for your relationships in general, just finding a way, and you have a time for healing. So if things have been being neglected, if relationships have been neglected, if you've been neglecting having fun, now is a really great opportunity. So use this full moon energy to eliminate the things that are blocking you, that are stopping you from getting to where you're trying to go. Hey, Daphne. Oh, thank you. I am having a wonderful day. Libra sun. Ooh. Oh, Cancer moon. I am Cancer sun. And Venus. And Mercury. And North Node. I'm squishy. All right, so let's see here. Gemini. Possibility. Oh, nice. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited possibilities. So how are you trying to bring in this creativity? And how are you can pretty much do what you want. Look at all the rainbow of opportunity coming toward you. It's a time for healing. If relationships have been struggling, limping along, maybe Mercury retrograde was affecting them, it does tend to stir up and pull up all the nasty, whatever that wasn't resolved that needs to be resolved. Maybe that's been going on, and it's given you an opportunity to talk things through with people that matter to you, or even with yourself. Sometimes a little self-talk is good. Hey, thanks for joining me. If you could just hit that thumbs up button for me, I really appreciate it. And the comments are not moving. Excuse me. I would like to see what people are saying. I really would. Okay, wrong one. Oh, here we go. Hello. Is that Eleni? That's so cool looking. And we have Daphne and me, and okay. All right. Hey. Welcome. Okay. So Gemini. Eleni, what are you? What's your sun, moon, rising? Do you know? Ooh, here we go. Celebration, let go, and have some fun. Yes. Okay. Fun, romance. You're right on time there, Gemini. It is everything. It is everything that you need to get out there and have some fun. Release whatever's been tying you down. So what has been tying you down? It could just be you know how work can pile on top of your schedules or whatever. So make some space. Make some space and get out and enjoy yourself. And one more, or a couple more cards. Whoa. Okay, you have face your fears. Oh, I think we're talking about romance, because it says love and healing. So again, this kind of almost looks more and more like a relationship. Like maybe you guys have been caught up in the day-to-day and running around, and you haven't been creating space for your relationship. And now is a really good time to do it. And you have spread seeds. And so I would say that was spread the seeds of happiness. Spread the seeds often is if you have a creative idea, though, and you want to just go for it and you hope that it propagates and then it brings in more stuff for you. It's a good time for that too, in case what you're healing here is not a romantic relationship. If it is a romantic relationship, spreading seeds and going out and getting new people to date doesn't sound like healing of a relationship, but maybe it's a necessary thing to do. So you decide. Don't think it's good for a one-on-one relationship, but it might be good for you. And I'm not judging. We'll leave the judging for somebody else. Okay, so Cancer. This is in your 4th house of house and home. House and home, mother, nurturing. Let's see, what else is it? It's pretty much that's it. So what's going on? when you have Libra and you're trying to find balance, hey, Cheryl, nice to see you. If you're trying to find balance in the house, in the home, and with your mother, and you need to release something, it could be that you need to release negative attitude. If you felt hurt or wounded, maybe if you are a mother, you need to release some of the sense of responsibility you have so that you can create some time for yourself. Because this balance, you can't be like a overprotective mom because it doesn't leave any time or space for you and your partner or just you in general. If you're a child and you're trying to seek balance with your mother, maybe sitting down having a really good conversation about how you're thinking and feeling without getting all upset, and have like an actual conversation. Start out with, use the sandwich technique. Mom, I really love you. I really, really do. I wish that you would give me a little bit more space here. And I can see that you're trying and I appreciate it. And I look forward to things getting better. That's kind of how you talk to your mom if you want, a positive outcome. Speaking as a mom, I'm just saying that would be nice. Okay. Ooh, it's time to release negativity. It is time to release negativity. So there you go. So if you have a negative attitude regarding your children, regarding your mother, regarding your home, take a deep breath, take a look around, say, okay, you know what? I don't like the way this is going, but instead of complaining about it, what can I do to fix it? How can I improve the situation? Do I do it through conversation? Do I do it through just saying, that's how it goes, and I'm not going to be mad about it anymore? Can I make a small tweak here or there? How can I improve this situation? That's kind of what you need to be thinking, Cancer. Okay, and you have cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon cycle. I am laughing because as a woman, when I see cycles of the moon and moodiness, I think, oh, I need some chocolate. So maybe start out the conversation with some chocolate. Okay. So there are ups and downs in every relationship. Things can't always go the way we want, when we want, how we want. It would be nice, but it doesn't really work that way. And you have a fertile new role. Okay, so let's look at this. You're releasing the negativity. There's a cycle to it. You maybe are going from being the person who is suffering to the person who's fixing the problem. That'd be a very fertile new role. You could be in the situation where maybe your mother needs help now. She's older and you're having to step into that caretaker role, which can be very tiring, very draining. And so if it's a situation like that, now it's a new role and you have to not be so down on it, and you need to find a way to manage it. And money is on the table for you too. It says money, find a way to abundance. Nice. Okay, so you and Aries get together, have a conversation about how you can bring more money into your life. So that would be looking at doing that little spring cleaning of the budget, right? Where can you save money? Where can you spend less? How can you start setting some aside for yourself? It's not about winning the lotto, because the way this is written, it's definitely about you finding a way to find more abundance. Do you need to pick up another part-time job for a couple of months just to put a little bank aside so you're not so stressed about money? Maybe that's the thing you need to release the negative attitude about. Could be. All right. Leo, this is happening in your third house. Third house is communication, which could have been a little muddled with this whole Mercury and retrograde thing we've been having going on. I love when I try to talk and I can't because Mercury has been kicking my butt. Okay, so it could be that maybe you're not having any trouble talking, but the people that are trying to talk to you are having trouble communicating. Or you're misunderstanding them, or they're misunderstanding you. These things could all be contributing to that when it's in your third house of communication. So the question becomes, what can you release with this full moon in Libra that helps you find balance in this situation of communication. Maybe you're the one who's doing all the communicating, and maybe you need to release a little control and let other people communicate. I think for some of you that's true. Maybe you need to release preconceived ideas so that you're actually listening to other people when they're trying to communicate things to you. That could be it too. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You have more than one. It is time to give rather than take, and communication is the key. Okay, so it's time to give rather than to take, and communication is the key. And so I do think this is more about you listening, giving them time to speak, to say what they need to say. If you have not been speaking up, which I find hard to believe for Leo, but lately there's been some weird energy there. So that could be that you've been holding your tongue, and maybe you do need to have a conversation where you give your opinion. Try to do it in a kind way so that people are willing to listen. But communication is going to be important. So when you're writing down your new moon intentions, you would say, I am allowing balance in my communication. I listen and I speak my truth. Wow, Leo, they really want to talk to you today. So you have prosperity. Whew. All right, so Aries and Cancer are looking for money, but you just have it coming to you, Leo. It says prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Woohoo! Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love, and you have courage, which is totally like a Leo card. It says you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. So, knowing when to give and when to take. Have you been taking too much crap and you need to lay down the law a little bit? Possibly. You need to communicate this, though. You need to communicate with the people in your life what you need, and you need to allow them to communicate with you what they need. It's really important. All right, let's see here. And you have 2 more cards again. Oh, 3 actually. All right, so you have look for signs and visions. You have the clouds. You have desert, resilience, and strength again. So whatever this is, it's been a little trying. It's been a little trying on you. I've seen that in the readings. I think that you haven't, that you're finding your voice. So when you communicate, though, try to communicate with respect. Self-respect is important, and also respecting the person with whom you are having conversations with. And you have beach. There's power in prayer. So don't forget to ask the divine. Maybe communication needs to be going on between you and the divine. 3rd house is usually with people around you, and 9th house is generally communication with the divine. But since this came up and it is in opposition, maybe it's a good time to also bring the divine, bring spirit into your conversation, have a little self-talk. Remember to always use the kindest words you can to affect the best outcome for everybody. That's generally how it works. Hello. I see I have more people here. Hit the thumbs up, please. I have so much appreciate it. You help me grow my channel when you do that. And plus, it's just exciting. It's just exciting. I can't see. I think there's no more messages. The thing kind of doesn't. I wish it would slide, but it doesn't. So, all right. So I am on Virgo. Virgo. Full moon in Libra. That puts that in your 2nd house. 2nd house is self-esteem, self-value, self-worth. What do you think is important? Money could be important. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it when you do that. Okay, self-esteem, self-value, self-worth. All right, Virgo. All right, let's see what we got for you. So this full moon is about what you need to release to bring balance into your world that has to do with, it could be material goods, finances. It could be your own personal sense of self-worth. What do you need to let go of so you can bring something in? Oh my gosh, Virgo, you had a book. Okay, so a win-win outcome is forecasted. Oh my gosh, you guys had like the best week reading. If you have not checked out your weekly for this one, the 18th through the 24th, Virgo, yours was rocking. Okay. Okay, so you have the win-win situation card is assured. But you also have a nothing will come of the situation, believe in the impossible, and adjustments are required. And so I think what it is that there's a situation that you think is impossible. And you need to be making some sort of an adjustment so that it is the win-win, which is this full moon and Libra card, which is what this is about, instead of the nothing will come of the situation. So that sounds to me like there's attitude adjustment needs to happen. I also think you need to take a different perspective on it because you're going to need to look at it just a little bit differently so that you can create the desired outcome, because it does say believe in the impossible. So there's something that you want that's really, really important. You're going to have to release some negative thinking about it, release some area in which you're stuck in it and you can't figure out exactly where it is you're going. You're going to have to let something, you're going to have to release something somehow in order to bring this about. Look for the win-win, right? Look for the win-win. There's always another way. And even though it feels impossible, there's some kind of a cycle here. You have the cycles card. There's a cycle. So something maybe it's kind of like stuck in midair and you're waiting for the wheel to turn just a little bit further. So then you're thinking, wow, is it ever going to happen? And yes, the opportunity is there, but it's going to require you adjusting something. So when you look at what you're going to release with this full moon, look at whether it is releasing your negative attitude about it, if it's releasing your sense of control. Sorry. So sorry, Virgo. Sense of control is not something you give easily. You have, though, Archangel Raphael, providing healing for the mind, body, and spirit. This really, really can turn out really well. It's just going to take your willingness to figure out what the solution is what it looks like. Spirit obviously has a lot of confidence in your ability to do that. And it says return to the sacred. So if you can't figure it out, then the divine says, we'll just ask for some help. With free will, they can't jump in and help unless we ask. Gotta ask. So be sure to jump in and ask, what would you like? Ask for help on it. And that would be the best way forward for you. And we also have emotional protection, the gardenia. So Spirit's got your back. There is a solution. It seems a little impossible, but it's not. It's not. So keep looking and ask for guidance. All right, Libra. Woohoo! Libra, your full moon. It's in your first house. It's in your first house. What did you set in motion, when the moon was new in Libra 6 months ago, right? So what are you bringing to fruition? What do you need to let go of so you can bring it to the next cycle level? Very exciting to be Libra. Libra, your last couple of readings have been kind of like you're on the wheel, like up and down and up and down. So here's a good chance to get rid of like any negative energy that's not, just because things, sometimes we like, I want it and I want it this way. And, we go, oh, it's not working exactly like I thought. That's okay. It's probably working the way it's supposed to. And so finding a way to allow that to happen is generally really, really good. Is to kind of let Spirit have a little bit of say in it. So taking your hands off the wheel a little. So what do you need to release so that you can move to the next cycle? It might not have come to complete conclusion that you were looking for, but probably a cycle is concluding. All right, let's get you a card. See what we're talking about. Nothing is set in stone yet. So Libra, this is interesting because generally the way the moon cycles work, we have your new moon in Libra, and then 6 months later you have the full moon in Libra, and then 6 months later you have a new moon in Libra. But this new moon is at 0 degrees, which is very strong, very potent energy, like a lot can happen. And so the thing is, though, is that when we get into April, we have another full moon in Libra. So it says nothing is set in stone yet. So what you set in motion that's not finished yet, you still have 30 days to figure it out before you have your second full moon. Who gets 2 full moons? I'm a little jealous. So it's kind of like a really great time to assess the situation, see what kind of changes you can make so you can kind of organize it in your head. Okay, so I need to let this go. I'm really grateful that I have all this. This part's working great. I need to put a little effort in on this. And then you can bring it to a conclusion in the next 30 days, which is really cool for you. You have a little extra, it's like you got an extension on your taxes or something, right? Okay, so you have balance. Of course, you have the balance card. You're Libra. Okay, so seeking the balance. You also have polarity. Again, this is like balance, right? It says integrate. Oh, the light's changing. I'm going to go with my handy dandy flashlight. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the laws of polarity, right? So it's light and dark. It's shadow and light. You cannot have a 3D picture without shadows. You can't be a 3D person if there's not negative. You can't have a 3D situation without the shadow and the light. And so something's not quite set in stone. It hasn't quite come to the conclusion that you want it to. But it's coming, and it's not going to be all great on the way to get there. But that's part of what makes it beautiful, and it's an adventure. Okay, so real quick, my son is a. I just thought of him. I just saw his face in my head. So he is a Libra rising, and he's almost at the end of his 4 years of college, right? But he has 30 more days to go. Isn't that crazy? So almost there. Stay balanced, release negative energy, and then on the other side, when you get to that second full moon, that's when your adventure starts. That's when the next stage starts. You're not quite there, and it's not that much fun right now. But you could figure this out. Libra, you got this. I know you do. Oh, I didn't get all the cards. There were so many up there because of that one. Let's go with Whispers of Love. Oh, Whispers, Mystical Wisdom. She has such great cards. I don't know. All the rest of them are whispers. This one's mystical and it throws me off. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, you have Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Yes, shadow, and here's the light. Messenger of creativity and hope. So hang on to the good parts. Don't worry so much about the bad parts. Embrace them. They're part of what makes the good parts seem good. If there was never any negative energy, if there was never anything negative, how would you know how great the good stuff is? You wouldn't be able to see it. You wouldn't have as much fun. And you have emotional protection and follow your passion. So I would say, Libra, you're on the right track. It just feels like, oh my gosh, it's not quite there yet. No, it's not. You still have 30 days it's like you had that bonus month to everybody else has got like 6 months from their birthday month to get stuff done. You got 7. What a nice thing for you. All right, Scorpio. Hey there, Scorpio. Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? You are in your 12th house. Hopes, goals, dreams, spiritual connection, deep wisdom. So that's sort of like that whole Pisces energy that we've been in, because Neptune and Pisces rule the 12th house. And right now Neptune is in Pisces. And so this full moon is asking you to look at what hopes, goals, dreams, wishes that you were working on that what do you need to release in order to bring them into balance? So actually, like, take them out of the dream world and actually create something with them. What do you need to do to bring that down out of the realms of thought and hopes and wishes and actually physically put them into motion? Because the next full moon will be 2 full moons from now will be in Scorpio. Well, you have like an extra month to get this figured out too before it lands to where you need to finish off what you started. So do a little thinking about that. All right, so to get us a card here, we have more than one, of course. The question is, what do you need to release to create the win-win outcome, the balance of this Libra moon? And you also have a fiery climax approaches. Okay. So, Scorpio, you need to look at what you got to let go of. What do you need to let go of? It looks like it's going to be, not pleasant. You know you need to let go. You don't want to let go. You're hanging on tight, and you need to kind of loosen the reins and give it an opportunity to happen. You need to make it happen, and the best way to make it happen is going to have to be let it go. And I think if you can take some steps toward that with this full moon, by the time you get to the next full moon in Libra in 30 days, I think you'll be there and you'll be ready to really do this. So it's a really good time to assess what next steps you can take, because apparently this is going to be an uncomfortable release, something you didn't want to have to let go of, but you are supported. It says ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a tough cycle. It's a tough cycle. It's something that's been going on for a long time, and you haven't wanted to do it. That's been showing up in the readings. But it's time to start taking the steps to moving forward and moving on and letting some stuff go. That fiery card makes me nervous for you. Okay, so you have epiphany and you have knowledge. So they're the same card, only what this says when they come together, when you have epiphany and knowledge come together, that's like a lightning bolt out of the sky. All of a sudden you're like, oh, I just figured it out. Okay. All right. Okay, I got it. Kind of like that. So maybe you haven't been able to fully make the next step because you weren't sure what to do, but it looks like information is coming. And that's part of that support that you're getting, is your guides are being like, yeah, woo, and you have wind. A change is coming, and hot springs return to the sacred. So yes, Spirit's going to help you. You're going to get a lightning bolt of information, and then you are going to need to apply it to your life in the best way possible so that you can release what you need to release in order to create that win-win situation for yourself. And win-win situation means we don't go around doing scorched earth. We don't go around destroying everyone around us, right? You're being asked to keep things in balance. It is a balanced, it's the balance of the Libra moon, and your card is also saying create the win-win situation. And so I really feel like Spirit is strongly advising you to find a way to do this where you don't scorch the earth. Not your typical pattern, but hey, you can do this, Scorpio. I know when you get mad, nobody wants to be around you, but you're going to surprise everybody this time. You can do it. I know you can. All right. So, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your 11th house. Your 11th house of groups and group activities. This is the part where you are most public outside of work. So work is at the height of the chart, the 10th house, and that is where you are the most visible. And then the second most visible spot for you on the zodiac wheel is your 11th house of groups, group activities. Herd mentality, which is not always a bad thing. It is not meant as a negative. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little guidance on what you need to release so that you can create balance in your life. Either you're not getting out enough, or you need to get out more often, or maybe you need to kind of change your social circle around a little. Aw, says you and your loved ones are safe. Nice. Nice. So if in some sort of a group situation, you or someone you care about is being picked on. They feel under attack. They're feeling unloved. They're feeling vulnerable. Spirit's got them. If that's you, Spirit's got you. If it's someone that you know, it could be a family member. It could be a loved one. It doesn't have to be family, right? It could be your friends. So maybe there's some kind of a situation where there's some kind of a challenge, an outside force that is making negative. So what can you do? What can you release in order to create balance? You can release your fiery nature and instead approach the situation with gentleness. It says gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. So instead of getting all fired up and getting angry and making a bad situation worse, find a way to choose your words of kindness to diffuse the situation or to redirect the situation or to move things into a better situation by being kind to maybe the person that's hurt, gently removing them from a situation that's not working for them, or by pointing out to the people who are the perpetrators things in a way that make it easier. Ooh, you have dragon. Discover your courage. First they tell you to be gentle, then they say to discover your courage. Talk about finding that balance with that Libra moon, and we have Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards positive change. So if you are a little down, if maybe your group situation is switching up or something's going on, try not to get upset about it. Try not to you need to find the joy. You need to find the joy by choosing a positive attitude, using positive words, and maybe looking for a different group. If your group is causing this sense of loss in your life, that disappointment, it might be time to not necessarily walk away from that group, but find other people too. Maybe your world has become too small and you need to increase your base. Ooh, we have love and healing, the rose, nice. And the elm tree, trust your intuition. So, in Sagittarius, you have such great intuition. You really, really do. You have ancient wisdom that you get. Hey there, God's chaotic creation. I almost couldn't say that. So, yes, you can do this. You just need to, I think you need to find the gentle warrior. The gentle warrior, the one who speaks their truth, who listens to the inner knowing, who follows that inner advice, but at the same time doesn't, with this, Aries, Mars rules Aries, and it's such a fired up situation, right? It can really be difficult. So modulating that in a way that makes things better and doesn't create more disharmony is, I believe, the path. All right. Capricorn, 10th house. 10th house, career, authority, father figure. What do you need to release in your life in order to bring some balance into that arena of your life? What do you need to release in order to bring in a sense of balance with this full moon in Libra? 0 degrees, very potent. So much energy at 0 degrees. Any planetary action that takes place at 0 degrees is strong. It's powerful. It's magnetic. And then on top of this, it's a supermoon. So it has even more strong and magnetic force pulling in. And so really can create with this moon if you are able to release the right thing. So Capricorn. Work, well, not really work. It's career. It's career. It's authority. It's father figures. It's hierarchy, structure. And you have a new romantic cycle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Capricorn. I'm just saying, we're talking about work here, and you have a new romantic cycle. Be careful. Be careful. I'm not saying don't do this. I'm saying, well, new romantic cycle could also be a breakup, to be honest. But I didn't feel that way when I saw the card. Just saying. Just mixing business and pleasure at work is dicey at best. Oh, well, this is someone you've known before. We have a rebirth of a situation. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. All right, so it's a new cycle. You're reinventing yourself. Maybe what you need to release is some sort of a relationship that's been holding you back. Maybe it's been holding your career back, being in this relationship. Maybe it's been holding back your sense of self-authority, because it's the authority house. And if you have given away your authority to your partner, then maybe it's time to release that and step back into your own power and be your own self. Ooh, and yep, that must be it, because we have Peacock. Raise your standards. Raise your standards. Take back your own sense of authority. Think back. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. You are a beloved child of God. Oh, and you have spread the seeds. So something has been holding you back because you haven't been standing in your own power. And it's time to stand in your own power and then go out there and create what you want for yourself. So releasing whatever's been holding you back, releasing your attachment to it is what's going to move you forward, Capricorn, to find the balance in your life. That's pretty cool. You can do that. So write your your full moon intentions with, I am releasing myself from XYZ, and I am grateful to the universe, God, and divine for assisting me in this. I am grateful for the opportunities that will be brought about by this. Something like that. All right, Aquarius. Hey there, Cheryl. You still with me? All right, let's see what you got. This is in your 9th house. Ooh, 9th house, travel, higher learning. Spiritual conversations. This is the house where you connect with the divine. Like really connect in conversation. You're coming right out of the 8th house of transformation. You're seeking the higher knowledge, the inner knowing. This is long distance travel. 3rd house is short distance travel. This is long distance. All right, let's see what we have for you. What do you need to release in order to bring positive change into your life? And you have show the world the real you. Okay, Aquarius, if you've been holding back, what? I don't know Aquariuses that hold back. But if you've been holding back, if you have been muting yourself because you were going through that transformation, so that actually makes sense. So if you've been holding back as you've been transforming an area of your life, it is apparently time to shine your light brightly. I think you've been learning things. Oh my God, you have the rainbow unicorn and it says abundance. Which does not suck. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. Well, hallelujah. All right. So take the mute off. Go out there and live your life. Enjoy your life. Abundance is coming to you, and it's limitless, which means it's not necessarily abundance of money. It's abundance of money and abundance of fun and abundance of love and abundance of whatever, right? It's the and, because it's limitless. There's like no end to it. You can create what you want. So when you're writing your affirmations, don't forget to write all the things you're grateful for so that you can bring more of that in. Don't forget to phrase your release of intentions in a positive affirmational form, such as, I release myself from all the energies that have been holding me back so that I can bring abundance, limitless supply of abundance into my life. Okay, now we're talking money, because the money card, third time it showed up here, find a way to abundance. So it's limitless, but apparently you're not going to get like the lotto. You're going to have to work for it, but you have good fortune, invite magic in, or so maybe the lotto too. So it's so limitless that you have 3 cards talking about it. And then we have, and then the last card is growth and abundance, the meadow. All right. Well, I don't know who's not happy about getting these cards. So basically you have 5 cards. You have 5 cards, and the word abundance or money, abundance or good fortune shows up on 4 of them. And the first one says, show the world the real you. So being yourself brings in the abundance. It's magical, and I'm so excited for you. All right, Pisces. Did you make it back in time there? God's chaotic creation. I knew you were a Pisces. All right, so 8th house of transformation. Ooh, that's big stuff. So what do you need to release in order to bring back into your life this transformation that you're looking for? All right, let's see what we get here. So, Libra, at 0 degrees, first of 2 full houses of full moons that we're getting in Libra. We're getting one this month, we're getting one next month. It's the 3rd of 3 supermoons, and it's happening on the equinox. It is so much power happening here. So transformation, lots of opportunity to really transform your life. So much energy. I mean, the seasons are transforming. You're transforming into a new sign. We're coming out of Pisces into Aries. I hope you had a good birthday month, Pisces. I know retrograde kind of slowed you down. Then it did not shoot you forward like you thought it would. But hey, I think now we start picking up speed. I think we get out of, I can't remember if we get out of retrograde. When does the moon go direct? I should know that on that moon, it's Mercury. Either on the 25th or 28th. I can't recall exactly. I know we're out of the shadow period though on like the 17th of April, but at least we're going to start moving things direct. So you should start feeling an easing of these retrograde symptoms. And you have 2 cards, Pisces. All right. So you got this retrograde has had you down deep into your psyche. So you're in the 8th house transformation, which is ruled by Scorpio. And you have the new moon and Scorpio card, work through your fears. And you have the void of course moon, which is nothing will come of the situation. So I think you're still down in that situation where you're like trying to work through all of this energy, this negative energy. And the thing about it is if you allow the negative energy to run your life, then you actually you manifest your biggest fears. So this full moon is really asking you to release your fears. Start thinking in a much more positive way so that you can manifest the good stuff and not manifest in your fears. That's really going to be important for you, Pisces. You have the ability to create a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of potent energy around you. And so you should be trying really hard to manifest what you want, not what you're afraid of. That's important. Manifest what you want, not what you're afraid of. And so you're going to do that through very positive affirmations, and don't just reserve them for this full moon. Every day get up and say, my life is abundant and I am accomplishing great things. I am accomplishing whatever it is. I'm a manifester. I am a manifester of abundance in my life, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Oh, you have the Goddess card. I haven't seen this one in a very long time. Honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you. So again, this is the shadow work. This is the shadow work. This is the receptive. This is allowing other people to love you, allowing other people to care for you, allowing other people to nurture you, and also allowing yourself to look your shadow self in the eye and say, I love you too. We can't be all amazing at everything, all parts of us. We would be flat Stanleys. I don't want to be flat Stanley. You need to have contrast in your life. There has to be light and dark. If you came here perfect and you didn't have to improve on anything, then what are you doing here? That isn't why we're here. We're here to become better versions of ourselves. And so you need to embrace and acknowledge and accept the shadow parts of you so that you can work on them, so that you can bring that part healing. Pisces is about the deep healing. And so this is the work you came here to do. This is part of the transformation. Oh, you have angel of miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. So releasing your negative attitude, releasing the negative energy, releasing the negative self-talk. That's your mission for this full moon. That is what you need to be doing. And we have love and healing. Excellent. Growth and abundance. Amazing. Flowing and evolving. Perfect. All right, so Pisces. Yes, you got some hard work ahead of you, but you can do this. This is what you came here to do. You are equipped to do it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. This is what you came here to do. So embrace the difficulties and say, that's what I came here to fix. That's what I came here to do. And I'm excited about doing this. Acknowledge it. Love that part of you, because that is the part that moves you forward. All right, everybody. I am strongly considering doing some love and soulmate readings, and I think I'll start popping those up randomly. Probably do them based on who's been watching my videos and who's been interacting the most. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So make sure you give me a thumbs up anytime you watch one of my videos so that your videos get set up first. And you have a great full moon. Be productive with it. Use it for good and not evil. And Cheryl, drive safely. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.